Good morning, it's Ben Buffon here again, and it's time for the Championship Season 20 preview to keep continuing. And today we have a look at the other Nagel team. What's a bit bizarre because it's my team, Feel the Bern. And I must admit, I wept with tears of sadness when I was drawn against the undead of VPRV. There's about 4 or 5 teams I really didn't want to play, and he was up there. And yeah, it's going to be tough. But anyway, enough of the sad talking. Let's have a look at this team, shall we? Feel the Bern, obviously famous team. They won it in Season 18, beating the unbeatable, allegedly, Kill Bull of Calcium Cast in the final. Some say one of the greatest finals, if not the final ever, on the PS4. And they're back. They're back. And Regen is still crap as always for me, but this team is stronger than when I won it, so that's a bit better, isn't it? We've come into the competition with a stat down. Unfortunately, that was a rock, didn't regen, but I've kept him because hey, he's quite well developed. So let's have a go. So I've got no cheerleaders, no coach assistants, 3 rerolls. Obviously, I've got regen instead of an apothecary. 1880 in Team 5. I've got 120k in the bank. I do have a level 2, but I haven't got an enhancement. I was debating whether to buy one with 100k. Probably won't now. 17 wins, 6 draws, 6 losses. It's not great, but later on in the season, I was trying to just get XP. And in that game, I think it was a golem dodge what stopped me from getting a draw. Against Smelly Buttles there, a 3+ with a reroll. Chance to win, to draw the game. You know, so you know, bit frustrating. That game against V Power, I won that one, didn't I? But again, he was unlucky with the wizard what rolled the 1 in that game. So we played 2 games and we've both won 1 each. So this is the decider, and whoever wins this one goes through to the next round. I played against Hearty X a lot, and obviously you can imagine agility 5 strength 4 pieces. Tear your hair out, especially when you haven't got much tackle at all. I'm just trying to think of who else I played. Thars boys, that was the most sickening loss of the season. I left that game and I'm like, oh my god, Nuffle, why? I had no tackle in that game, and oh man, it was annoying. He caught the ball on 6+, and every time I got the ball loose, he would just bounce his way, and then he jumped in with an oak, dodged in, dodged out, and that was it. I had a chance to stop him on a 2+, and I rolled a 1 after all these shenanigans. So yeah, that was a really bad one for me. That obviously I played Survival Sagas there as well. I had a few rounds with Caffeinated Chaos, who was a kill team. But yeah, it's an alright record. It's all about, in my opinion though, from the early seasons, I play the champion a lot different now. Before, where I would throw pieces to try and win at all costs, I've now changed it to like, you know what, it's okay to lose if you can afford the loss. Just try and keep your team safe and get the XP. And since then, I've won 2 championships and I think got to a semi-final, so it seems to have worked. But oh, man, I really don't fancy my chances in the first round, I'll be honest. But let's have a look at the team anyway. So let's have a look at the Bern, baby Bern. He replaced Bernie Putin, who the Dark Elves Heart Eater, or whatever you call it, they killed. The other 3 have done all right for me. They're starting to get some momentum. Optimus Bern is just 2 away from a level up, and these 3 guys will obviously hold the key to my run, really, because obviously my team's not very balanced. I've only got 2 tackle in there, and this team is basically built to kill or get removals off the pitch. I really wanted to play 1 more game, but everyone said, Bernie, don't, because if you have a disastrous, you probably aren't going to be able to play again. I really wanted a level up on him, but I really more wanted to level up on this guy, number 8, Bernie, down. And, you know, oh man. When I was picking the most important player on the pitch, I went with number 6, Bern the Witch, mainly because he's the ball. Well, he's one of 2 possible ball carriers, but he's also one of the very few pieces with tackle, and he is mobile. So obviously on our drive, there's a very good chance he will take the ball forward, and then on defense he will be my sweeper. So if any blodger gets through, he can go through. He can crash a cage on a 5+ with a built-in reroll. Although I do have Bennett down, who on the 3+ can jump into a cage as well. So it gives me a few options there. That's the weakness with this team, not enough tackle. I did have a 2-3 week break over Christmas, so I came back team unbalanced. But hey, I felt I couldn't play while trying to enjoy Christmas. I've got a dare play there as well. I've got a Rotto who's got wrestle. Ultimate Bern finally got another level, so he's now got stand firm and guard. So hopefully he can do well for me. And yeah, there's enough firepower in there that there's 4 pieces there what can seriously make a mess of the opposition. I would have liked a bit more guard, but it is what it is. This is a team I've got. This is a team I've got to roll with, and I do honestly believe this team is a lot better than my previous team I won the championship with. But looking at matchups, one of them, like I said, one of the matchups I didn't want to do was the Undead. And the coach is just a great coach. There's a lot of good coaching here, but the thing with V is such greater positioning, so it's hard to get any sort of advantage of him unless you pitch clear him. But let's have a look at this team I'm going to be against. He's got 2 mummies, so there's strength 5 already, so that is a nightmare. Both got guard, one's got stand firm. We don't know what this one's got. I'm hoping V he'll do the sportsmanship thing and show me the skills, because I won't be playing until I see them. Because that could be strength, that could be block, could be anything, couldn't it? But the problem I don't like this team is it's got 2 moves at strength 5. It's then got 2 strength 4 pieces. I mean, last time we played, I actually killed another strength 4 piece. This team's just crazy. He's got a very nice goal. He's got fend. He's got blood. He's got sidestep. Very nice. He's got a goal here where he may go tackle or strip ball. So he's a nice ball retriever. Very funny skeleton who did well for him when we played last time. And he's obviously got 4 guards. So this is not the team I wanted to play against. Good news for me is obviously I niggled his mummy last time. So obviously if that is put in danger, then he's going to have to expect some sort of kill piece going after it. But yeah, I mean, he's going to have about 300 inducements. It's a nightmare. It's one of the worst matchups for me. He will say Benny just playing it as the underdog again, but I just don't like that team. Teams I would have liked to have gone against. Well, I would have quite liked to play Shagrath's Dwarfs, to be honest. They had nothing to scare me. I think we could have made a right meal of them. Same with Dark Fist. They're slower. Matt Claw should go through them. The speed teams would have been a bit of a worry, like Serious Jess 2000 High Elves or the Wood Elves or Projectio. Obviously, I've tipped to win the full thing. That would have been a bit of a problem. So yeah, there's definitely worse matchups, but it said it was the one I didn't want. I would have quite happily played Torres Nagel as well. I'm pretty confident we have the better of the 2 Nagel teams, so I'd have been happy to have played him. I didn't really want to play against Necro because Necro, they're a pain in the ass for Nagel. I'd have played Mon, Dark Elves. I'd have played Tripuses, Orcs, although I don't think that would have been a great matchup. So it's one of those things, isn't it? I was hoping for an easy matchup, but I didn't get one. But when I went last time, I didn't have an easy matchup all the way through. So you've got to beat the best to be the best. So we'll do our best. We'll do our best to get it done. Like I said, nobody will really want to play my team because they can just kill shit. Let Bern, Optimus Bern, Sun Bern, Nightmare and Bern Street. Them 4 will save. Unless I'm unlucky, them 4 should be getting pieces off the pitch. And like I said, the good thing with this team is you can get rid of one of them, and there's still another 3 coming at you. So yeah, we'll have to see. I've got my 3 rerolls in there. Fan factor of 9's okay. It's not brilliant. TV's always going to be high on any sort of chaos Nagel team. It's just the way they are. I've got a Beast of Nagel to contain. I've got a Leaper. I've got a Ball Carrier. I've got a Sweeper. I've got 4 kill pieces. I've got a Dairy player. 13 players. So I've got a bench. So I've done everything I can to make them as competitive as I can. And you know what? I think if we can get past the first round, I'm pretty confident we can go quite far. Because I like my matchups down the stretch, but I've got to get past the Undead first, unfortunately. But yeah, that's my team. I won't congratulate myself like I have everybody else. But yeah, I hope I do well, and hopefully we can repeat our Season 18 victory with Field of Bern. Because I don't think we've ever had a Nagel team win 2. for a coach, so that would be good. Anyway, thanks for that, and we'll see you on the next show. Thank you. Bye bye.